Okay, I am restarting this from the beginning because I only got to Samin, and I want to have it all recorded, so let's start. Good old Bohemia. Second one. First one I put like 49 hours in, it was really good.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Yeah, that's God, 100%.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Positions! Loose!
Take cover! Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Lord, the gate!
Godwin! Over here!
Yeah, that's probably one. There we go. Okay.
They're quick! We have to repel them! Shoot! Godwin!
Got him!
The boat still worked just fine as soon as possible.
Now you're finished!
Freaking fun to use. I think wait till you even use the damn gun.
Now you're finished!
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Take that!
We need more archers! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? That's it! Ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
More of them!
I've been hit.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Audentes, Fortuna, fucking Iuvat. Jesus. You were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Audentes, Fortuna, Iuvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Fucking pompous noble.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes, Fortuna, Iuvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Of course.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes, Fortuna, Iuvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking down and back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Hold up. Eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergov from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Say something.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Go away, but you'll get nothing from me. Say something to that dog.
Come here!
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right,
just a good
I'll
boy.
see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him
Oh, yeah,
at
got the
dice,
dice.
and if I go home without it,
They
my
didn't
old
bring it
woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Come on,
Fine,
Conrad.
there's a dice back here.
Let's throw a few dice.
Because you cheat!
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an e.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right? Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Sorry about that. Let's go. Let's beat this little sucker in dice. Oh, here we go. 400 already. Hopefully no trolls 1,000. Let's just get it over with.
Aye, that'll do.
You gonna roll again?
Here.
Oh shit.
Damn it!
Yep, see that's what happened. See if I can get lucky. Okay, maybe I'll bust. Let's see.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Oh. Let's go.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Shut it. And 1,000.
You must have a... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you?
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
One little game. And then you go and
I'm on.
Here, mutt.
There you go. Best character in the game right here.
You silly mutt.
Okay, time to go kick Sirhan's ass and duel him
Henry,
again.
come here. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Oh yeah, I gotta put the padded collie on. Come on now, there we go.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Don't get so close to me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard!
Come on now.
Good! Nice! That's the way! Good!
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it! Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready!
To learn how to reboost.
Good, Henry.
They made it easier, so it's fun. It's just different.
Sweet! My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Too slow. Nice. Nice. All right, all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Your first hit.
Come on, man.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
He staggered a little.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Damn, right in the forehead.
How do you do it?
How many times are you gonna say that?
How do you do it?
I yield! Enough!
Oh, for fuck's
200.
sake, you're
Annie up.
unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat.
Of course.
Appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Let's boost my speech a little.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like,
Wouldn't you like?
is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Let's see. We'll probably do hound this.
Mutt caught a scent. ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I think I'll do the sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
The sword forged to bring to
I
my
suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Definitely important.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
1 second, be right back. Let's keep this going.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been
Time
away
to
from
listen to
Rate
anybody.
in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
No.
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Henry can't even friggin' swim.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Females!
His only weakness.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
He's such a pervert.
Shit! One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Not the receiver.
What was that sound?
Alright, there we go.
What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
He always gets us in so much freaking trouble.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vyjde byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine, sedí, aleluja.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
I skipped it, but people show up and start killing all of our guys.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
That'll teach you. Now none of them are even gonna try it.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
Damn.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah,
I thought you were supposed to leave it in until you actually have like medical supplies.
I'd lead the way.
Yeah, there's this from top from the first one.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
I don't know, we're in the middle of the woods, probably far.
There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Be careful. Stick behind me.
I want to know. Come back, give me a full report.
Sacra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here. When that skirt
Now.
on the other side.
Hands needs to shut up too.
When all your talk does is blind you.
See some naked men.
He's not even being quiet at all, honestly.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on
Run!
the bank.
Quick!
How am I outrunning you? I got a damn arrow in.
No, fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks.
The thing!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
They're here! Take cover!
Come on, boy, let's go. Damn! That did not happen last time. Shouldn't have waited for him. Are you freaking kidding me?
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of...
Shouldn't have freaking waited for you.
How...
Bro, he's so...
There's someone in front of us! Down!
Get away. Got that?
I can't believe I got freaking hit on that part in the damn tutorial.
And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't
Keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Oh, stick behind me.
Come on, Princess, let's go.
Sakura! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get away.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Traveling about pitch black when all your torch does is
They would have seen us. I made like eye contact with the dude in the back. They would have freaking seen us.
But I still can't.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. Shouldn't you be keeping watch?
Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run!
Not here.
Quick!
Why are we...
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Yes, let's see if
What
I
now?
freaking die again.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Run, boy.
Shit! Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way, if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Shit. Yep, they saw me. They're chasing him.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
God,
go.
we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody
They're
rocks a
fine.
while ago.
Yeah, we should have been just diving down. Are you kidding me? Come on, let's go.
Now you're gonna get it! Ha! Fucking hell! Curva! I'm wounded!
Falls off a cliff.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Bro, he's so lucky. The luckiest man in Bohemia.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
There's the OG stepdad.
Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Beginning of this game is so solid.
If I'm not,
doing this.
Then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Come on, I'll help you up.
How are you holding up?
How do you think?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Don't need to talk. I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Keep moving. Ah! Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck! Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
We'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
That's Henry's little girlfriend thing from the very beginning.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
I'll kill them.
Please.
Screw having a little of that.
There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
He might cause problems, but he's
Henry.
a good ass friend.
Wake up.
I like the dynamic these two have.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
Dude, he's got such guilt over his parents.
Henry. A light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Hans and I cannot get a break.
Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Audentes. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
Of course he did.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Oh, you know. I've had worse.
How about worse?
Almost died.
My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
Dang, Granny's got all
I
the
won't.
good stuff.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
See, the way they actually reset this by having you take a terrible fall and lose your level, that's such a cool way to, like, bring you back from being a high level. I think we're, like, level 15, 16 when this starts. I love how they did that. Just bandage poor boy up. Dang, 5 bandages total. See, nourishment's 25. Dang.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Isn't that the truth? See, in this one, it's cool. The pot even gets smaller. The first one, you can only eat one time. I gotta see the spot here. Anybody's getting a snack. You won't need this anymore. None of that. Let's take the rest of it. Here's a sword. There we go.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. I feel like a new man.
See, Granny approves.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a... At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought...
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think...
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie?
Yeah, I got it.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easy. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he...
All right.
Let's go. To get this taken care of. Spade. Let's get a dead buddy right here. What up, Piggy?
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder.
What's that bastard?
Bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
There you go. There you go. All right. My herbalism, like a survival on this. Oh shoot! Let me check my skills. Oh, nothing. We're not too far from where we went in the water.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Han's back on his damn feet. And also, I love on this one. You
Purple
can put,
flower,
like, multiple
sage.
at a time.
There we go.
The first one sucked doing one at a time. That took forever. And then get the rest of the sage. Now we have to find the chamomile. There it is.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bohemia on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that. Oh, it's just... Nah, I thought it was showing you herbs on the map, like saved there.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's?
One more time. I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the... Hey, you! What do you want? Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
No, you don't. You look like...
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Hulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
That's a bit aggressive. Okay. I can try lying, but I'll probably have to fight him.
I'm Pavel. And I'm here to help Bohemia. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking.
Yep.
Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that.
Hey,
This'll be
you!
quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Keep going. Get him, Growler. I got him. Where you going?
I can't handle this.
Yeah, you're right. You can't. Damn, they tried to run away real quick. Give me everything you got. They are not sending their best after us, are they? Now I got 2 more bodies, Severi. That's great. I appreciate your help, boy. Okay, all nice and clean again.
His breathing's pretty...
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven so. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, then you're the Queen of Sheba, cause...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But except I have 2 fresh corpses.
Don't worry.
I'd be eternal, but be careful while you're at it.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wound, but what he needs most now is that...
Here.
Yeah, we got it.
Excellent. Now I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavle, but you can... My eyes are so...
Yep,
All right. Well, I've been at the Alchemy.
That's grand. And not to worry, I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read as well.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble...
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Of course.
I'm gonna bury those two first, I guess. What skills that time? Nope. They just had to make more work for me, didn't they? The pig's literally me. Get the other one. This lady's gonna have a darn graveyard right outside her house. Dang, sprawled out. Excuse me, excuse me.
Ah, fuck.
How many
this damn shoulder.
Okay. For our shoulder would be freaking killing us. Oh, that's nice. Can put it both in there? Oh, well that worked out.
Where do you keep getting to, youngster?
Oh, nice. So
Is an old woman to do everything for you? Off you go to the alchemy.
I'm doing it.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and
2
we'll
chamomile,
start.
1 sage. Add the chamomile. Find the sage.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what
The
did you
first game,
pour
I actually
in
wish
there?
I leveled my
Wide,
alchemy
of
up,
course.
because it is really helpful.
Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs.
Chamomile and sage.
The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Potion alchemist simulator for sure.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Down the sage.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
That chamomile shouldn't have been boiled on such a high flame.
Oops, it's over.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right.
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now, go and get a good... fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. Doesn't it?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis,
Traitor.
things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
You'll get yours, Bubba.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing.
That's Hans.
And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. And I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Yeah, don't mean nothing.
It was only a dream. There's no need to get upset about it. The important things happen when a person's awake. So the sooner I get up, the better. I'll go and get a little fresh air and sunshine.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay, now I can level up. Okay. No, I'm not sure which one I want to do fit. Let's do speech. Maybe that might come in handy. I'll wait on that. I'm not sure about this perk with the train hard, fight easy. Actually, that wouldn't be bad. Let's see, minimum strength is 4, minimum agility is 6. Oh, I've got that, yeah. Just make sure I use the right kind of weapon based on strength now. Let's do charming. Just gonna do the same with this. Let's see. Sharpen a weapon. 10% damage. That's not bad. Especially because I want to do blacksmith. You can command Mutt to hunt up and send him after log game. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mutt to sniff out places of interest. To do this, select free. It'll alert you by barking when you find something. And I'm gonna pull it off on that one too.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry!
What's up, buddy?
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bohemia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, Audentes.
Fortuna Iuvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleyov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bohemia, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bohemia.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. And you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks,
I didn't do that on the
Pavlina.
first one, but I really
This'll come in
will do
handy.
this one, 'cause I
No
hate
doubt.
not having saviors
But
not
we'd better
taking
get going
them.
now.
Hans is right.
And screw spending money.
We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein will always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though
Let's go, bud.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be
That's
looking
the only
for
thing that
us.
matters.
And we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's
No, it's
not our
not.
priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
I'd expect no less of...
Yeah, what about Todd?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I'm literally telling you I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service
No, it's
and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark.
Maybe they were
God knows what
looking
you
for
saw.
us.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them
That
are
literally has
around
nothing to do
here.
with
But I
us.
see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Of course, he's like, yeah, we're keeping the money. I bet you back then strangers showing up was something not every town was used to. Hans is gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
He's not used to being treated this way. It's great. He's Henry's boy and all, but it's funny when your friends are... Hit him with the Glock.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts!
Dude, Glock Duke
You-
is crazy in Fortuna.
You know who I am!
No,
We fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us,
not
but
dead,
we
he's just
managed to
Glock
get
Duke.
away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
This is what we look like. It's
Count yourselves
we got
lucky
frickin' DDT.
that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Dude, Hans cannot catch a break.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
You're covered in shit, my boy. He's screwed.
So now
He's
what?
never been treated like this his entire life.
There's only one thing we can do.
Oh, that trough's not all dookie water. That's nasty.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
It's greasy.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We should get washed and changed because we look like shit.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Yeah, what does that
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up.
Work and make money, you
We'll sort it
crybaby.
out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken
Yeah, we'll
hole.
have to go bury 'em.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes Fortuna Iuvat.
Audentes Fortuna Iuvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this
Not even humble.
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
That's a chick from the pond who helped.
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word.
That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks
they're
like
cooking
something
me.
died here.
Poor Henry.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and stinking up my stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
we
divided
I heard some talk about it.
Okay.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
And Betty most of all.
All right. Still, innards are good, aren't they? Better than gruel for every meal.
It's just that my old woman don't know what to do with.
Wait a more then.
Her stewed lights is delicious.
That's not a bad idea.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen...
Oh, eh? I don't remember.
Liar.
Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No, she thinks he's funny too.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Still lying.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl.
Frickin'
But it
liar.
wasn't me.
Just- Why won't she talk?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much.
Yeah.
But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt?
What for?
To get to work.
I will.
You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks. So if you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. 2 men can finish the work in it.
All right. We'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than...
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had
You don't know
nothing
the
like
half of
that
it.
here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Okay.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, That's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But
Yeah,
most
true.
likely he will be.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
There's no way we're getting in.
Where's the wedding going to?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our only chance.
In this game.
What's that?
Just like
Oh,
being
nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
Hello? Ich habe Hunger.
Hold on, Hans. That's the guy that's getting married.
Greetings.
Or the brother.
Are you the babe?
Hi, that's me.
We're messengers from Ratai.
You and that other dung heap on legs?
I swear it's true.
Look, I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't...
No. I'll just...
Ask away. I have plenty...
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying a big affair. Guests from the whole region, even von Berghoff, will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you...
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff, though.
You must know young Lord...
Aye, he's a close friend.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere, and doesn't want to talk about it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, it occurred to me we could roll a few. That's a shame. You know what? If you beat...
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first.
Well, let's see that.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
I didn't know you could do this. Last time I got a job with blacksmith, which I'm going to do again anyways. Wow, she's going to get 1,500 in like one freaking turn.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Shut it. Okay, now it's his turn. But I'm guaranteeing he's gonna get 1,500 or 1,000 in like first move.
These ones here.
Just got one beer.
2.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
I knew it. There's no way I'm gonna beat him. I got 400. 500. I can just push my luck, I guess. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing he's gonna beat me next turn. Or maybe he'll roll nothing and I win. I doubt it though.
These ones here.
Oh, he just needs one. Yep, I lost a bit.
Did you hear about what happened?
Yep, game over. Damn it.
Yeah.
Great!
That was a pretty poor show, fella.
Touche.
What can you do?
Bollocks it is. Oh well. Maybe we'll have...
What about a rematch right now?
No chance. The offer doesn't stand...
Dang it.
Get this.
I wonder how that would have gone. 'Cause I normally talk to this guy from the blacksmith, which I'm gonna do that.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here.
Well, I'm not from around here.
An ordinary tradesman, you say?
I find that hard to believe. Me and Crazel have had our eye on you for a while now.
You look like beggars, but you talk like learned fellows. You two are an odd pair, all right.
Do me a favor. It's obvious. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work, let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
The forge reminds me too...
What?
Oh no, damn it.
You know old Pesh.
You two know each other?
Why wouldn't we?
All right, I think.
About the thieves?
Ah, be quiet.
Well, small
Damn,
world.
I don't want to do it now.
About that job...
I look forward to seeing...
No! Dude, now I gotta freaking reload. I really don't want to do the mill.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else. What's your story?
You ain't, are you?
We're messengers who were supposed to deliver a letter to Sir Otto von... We set up camp. It was only through luck that we lost every...
Can't say I'm surprised, but it's true. Farewell then.
Farewell.
Hold on, can I just talk to him?
About that...
I look forward to...
Dang it. Yeah, I don't want to do the mill. That sucks. I'm not trying to save scum, but whatever.
Coming right up. It happens.
What? Maybe I can replay these. No, I already failed that. I'm gonna not save scum too much.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here.
Well, I'm not from around here.
An ordinary tradesman, you say?
I find that hard to believe. Me and Crazel have...
You look like beggar. You two are an odd pair, all right.
Do me a favor. It's obvious they're two hard-up students. Or apprentices. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself...
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things.
I don't know how I picked
But mainly, I'm a...
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? And my apprentices have just vanished. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work...
Oi, I asked him.
Okay.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
There we go.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samine.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that! It's gonna be big! Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that'll be needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horseshit. You'll scare the lad. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade. So don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
Okay, let's get to Hans.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else. What's your story? Are you...
You ain't, are you?
We're messengers who were supposed to deliver a letter to Sir Otto von Berghoff. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Let's go talk to Crybaby.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
That's right.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
What?
Of course he's not about it.
Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Oh my god, just do it.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a clever way of interpreting the word.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I simply cannot?
Yep.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag, and if I hadn't, that sack... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself, then. Right.
Well, if it...
How?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all,
3
once we're out of the
estates. It's a deal.
worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Frickin'
What's the hold up?
Brat. I'm too good to hold sacks and carry them.
Did you hear about
So if it
what
wasn't for
Bailey-
me, he would just owe the money forever.
Great, God bless you.
Or it should go to the bailiff.
That? Did he catch you still?
Success!
I certainly did not.
Stein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? Bailiff.
Ugh.
I've had enough of your bullocks.
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke.
I'm perfectly calm. So keep working and take no notice.
Don't say another word.
Henry, stop lecturing me like...
But you are.
And I'll get...
You'll be finished in a jiff.
And shut your mouth.
Ah, here we go.
Good day to you.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Well, he's calling him a fool because he's the one who decided it. Well, gotta back him up.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Oh, there we go.
Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Here we go. I don't blame him. Honda's right here.
Now you're gonna get it! It was him!
Take that fucker out! Damn it!
Come on, come on.
And you'll get another.
Show your stuff! Hey, get away from him!
That's it!
Finish this quickly!
Damn it! Slice him up! Hey! Take that fucker out! Damn it!
You want to try? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Zeig, was du drauf hast. Now we finish this. 9, 10. One. What do you want?
Dang.
Wir werden dich ausnehmen. Na los.
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
Got one.
Nice hit!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Damn, we're in the noggin.
Oh! You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no! Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
This is so real how friends fight.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
Yeah.
I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it.
Got a good point.
You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Okay, we're boys.
That's enough.
Now.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it.
Goodness.
You're like a ball and chain.
Dude, if you didn't camp by the
And
pond,
I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't
right
for
on the
you.
open.
Well.
And
the
none
boar
of
in
the
the
rest
first
would have
game?
happened.
Whatever.
I wouldn't have been showered in
He
shit.
is
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word.
He's
I have to
freaking
consider
spiraling
what to
bad.
do next.
Bro, that would suck to have to stay up all night in the stockade.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Oh, so Otto.
Hey! Lord von Burgov!
We'll slap the face.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Burgov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
What a freaking crybaby. I guess friends fight that, whatever.
Oh.
I guess
If I
that's
were
why
in
the
your
beginning
shoes,
he's at that castle
I'd be
by
glad to be
himself.
rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
So here we are, back to square one.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Your hen.
Oh, we still got all our stuff. But the Gibson for this got the armor. Or those once they're repaired.
Right? Or was it the other one? Do you have a mo?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done without it. And that fracas in front of the tavern as well.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
I guess.
Barely. Look at me. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants anything to do with me. And I don't even know what hill that is over there.
Well, that there hill is Slatego. And you pull yourself together. Like Tomcat says, nothing's impossible. And bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Where might I run into?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out for them?
No. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Whatever.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good.
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Oh, she's a gypsy. Oh, wonder.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You would think, unless you go to Chicago.
Why exactly are you...
Why? Why? Because you look like you... I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is.
You're something...
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, but I'd like to go somewhere else. So I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their...
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them. Just don't stare too long.
Oh, she can help me. She can't give me a horse.
I have no money.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's part...
Wow. I mean...
Yeah, don't start...
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me.
At least you're not walking around bare up.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps a Brunswick's...
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And... you are like... a knight?
Yes. Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
Dang, right to stealing? I might have to steal.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Okay, see you later.
Oh well.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Okay, that's part 1. So, sending off, we're at the very beginning. Should be fun. Well, till next time.